What's going on today? In my last video, I was talking a bit about some of the bias in the mainstream media about certain financial topics. I wanted to pull up an article actually from December of 2007. This was right before the financial crisis happened. So the uh, the title of this article is "Where to Put Your Cash in 2008." They have 7 stock market analysts in here giving their expertise. And just a heads up, the advice that they give in here was very, very bad looking back. So I'll go over this article with you guys. So the first line, the first line really cracks me up here. To help you invest your money profitably in a rough year, Businessweek polled 7 stock market analysts. Here's their best advice. So the first guy here, William Greiner, Chief Investment Officer at UMB Financial. So Greiner's crystal ball has a strong track record, having landed him at or close to the top of the list of 80-plus stock market strategists Businessweek has polled in past years. For 2008, Greiner says stocks will fall in the first half of the year as the economy slows. But after that, Greiner expects a combination of low stock valuations and lower interest rates to push the Dow Jones up some 8% over today's levels. Moreover, he notes, the market has a tradition of rallying pretty hard in the second half of a presidential election year. Greiner favors companies that manufacture products consumers cannot do without, such as food and drugs. And apparently Starbucks, as he gets into later in the article. He expects such companies to deliver strong profit gains of some 8% in 2007 and 10% in 2008, even as corporate bottom lines elsewhere stagnate. His favorite stock, Starbucks, trades at about 23 times earnings, or its cheapest level ever. So these are Greiner's official calls in the article. He calls for the Dow Jones Industrial Average to be at 14,400 in December 2008. Not a bad prediction, Greiner. You were only about, 6,000 points off. Unbelievable. S&P 500, 1520 is his call. His favorite stock was Starbucks, which I'll show you right now. Went from about $20 down to $8, around $9, which is about 130% decline in a year. This is absolutely insane. These calls are brutal. I love this line too. Observation: it will be much more challenging to make money, especially when you're following advice like this. This is crazy, and I won't read the whole article to you guys. I'll just kind of summarize the rest, but it's incredible. Like, reading through this article, there's not one differing opinion. They're all saying the same thing. Tobias Lekovich calling for Dow Jones over 15,000. Recommendation: buy financial stocks, which is probably I don't know how you could give worse advice in 2008 other than buy financial stocks. Brutal. Trinehart, Dow Jones 15,150 is his call. Bernie Schaefer, Bernie Schaefer is calling for over 15,300 on the Dow Jones. I just want to pull up this chart for you guys for the Dow Jones in 2008. Show you how bad these calls really were. We went from about 13,000 at the beginning of the year down to around 8,500. It went below 8,000 at one point. So it's just crazy to see some, like, these were horrible, and all 7 of these guys are predicting very similar numbers on here. Asset allocation, 80% into stocks. Imagine if you would have put 80% of your money into stocks in 2008, you would have been totally burned. Incredible. Grokowski was calling for 14,800 on the Dow Jones. Thomas McManus, 14,700 on the Dow Jones. David Bianco, 15,250. Incredible. It just goes to show you, you know, and I know a lot of people out here, they read this stuff and really believe it, which is really sad. But I don't know what's going to happen this year, guys, with the stock market. I wouldn't be surprised if it crashes. I'm not expecting that, but it could happen. What I do know is the next time the stock market does crash, I guarantee you'll be seeing a lot of this stuff on Bloomberg, on CNN, on all these mainstream news talking about where to put your cash, trying to tell you what to do. Just think about it, guys. Think about it, and you know, don't buy into this stuff just because they're calling themselves experts. Because as you can see from this article, all 7 of these guys were very, very wrong on their predictions. So have a good weekend, guys. I'll talk to you next week. Peace.